Welcome to Worthy and Abundant, the podcast that is dedicated to teaching every single soul on this planet that you are worthy. You are worthy just for breathing. You are worthy of living a life you love. You are deserving of all of your desires. We aren't here to survive. We are here to thrive, and abundance is your birthright. I am so excited you are here. My name is Linda Brand. I am your coach. I am a certified life coach, an empowerment coach, a self-love expert, and an EFT practitioner. I am on a mission to teach every single soul on this planet that you are worthy of all of your desires, that you are enough, you are more than enough, and you can create anything you desire. You can be, do, and have anything. Your limitations are in your mind. You are worthy. Let's do this. Thank you for being here. Enjoy the show. And if you do, please take a moment to share, subscribe, rate, and review. Let's grow this community. Let's create a new planet together. Welcome back to the podcast. I am so glad you are here. Today, I want to talk to you about raising your consciousness and the benefits of doing this. Let's take a deep breath. Whatever you're doing, let's just take a deep belly breath and notice what you're noticing. My journey with raising my consciousness has completely changed my life. The power of recognizing that we are spiritual, energetic beings having a human experience is a game changer when you grew up in scarcity, fear, ego, and judgment. When we become self-aware and awake and more aligned with love over fear, our life begins to shift. It shifts from survival mode to creator mode. This is not just woo, this is truth. When we raise our consciousness and recognize who we truly are, we have more peace, we are less reactive, we have an easier time making decisions. We are clearer on what we desire. We have a stronger intuition. We connect better with others. We have more empathy for others. We have more compassion. These are just some of the benefits of raising your consciousness. You can manifest and attract more of what aligns with your true self. You get to start living with intention every day. Let me explain what lowers your consciousness. Constant complaining, blaming, judgment of self, judgment of others, operating from fear, lack, scarcity, and comparison, comparing yourself to somebody else that's 10 years ahead of you. So if you are feeling like a victim, that is a lower conscious state of being. So how can we raise our consciousness? There's certain daily practices like journaling, meditating. Notice what you are thinking. Become the observer of your life. Notice your patterns. Journaling, meditating, becoming aware, self-awareness. Gratitude and focusing on what truly is working. I always say in my posts on social media and in my communities that gratitude shifts everything. Focusing on what you do have and what is working in your life creates more. So choosing love over fear in moments of choice is another way to raise your consciousness. I made a decision a while back that I'm never going to make a decision out of fear. Just like this year, my word of the year for 2025 is ease. That's my intention. Reducing the ego. So for instance, making a decision, taking an action, and then being attached to the outcome. When you reduce the attachment to outcome, that is how you raise your consciousness. You make a decision, you take an action, and you let go. That's how you raise your consciousness. because we can't control the outcome. We have to accept what is, surrender to what is. Surround yourself with people who elevate your consciousness. I have a community, Worthy and Abundant. We have connection calls, we have coaching, we have support. It's a sisterhood of higher conscious beings. So I invite you to reflect on one area that you would love to raise your consciousness in. What about what you consume, what you put in your body? I started eating more protein. When I consume an animal, I thank the animal. I thank God for the food, and I thank the animal for their life. This is just my personal thing that I do, but you get to choose what feels good for you. And I love to eat plant-based. I prefer that, but my body requires more protein as I age. And to keep my muscle, I have to consume a lot of protein. Muscle burns fat even at rest. That's a whole other conversation because health and wellness is so important to me. I battled with some health problems. It's always a gift. Every single perceived to be negative thing in your life is a gift. There is a blessing there. This is trusting in God, the universe, source, spirit, whatever you believe in. I believe that everything's happening for us, but I invite you to reflect on one area that you'd love to raise your consciousness in. And I invite you to check out Worthy and Abundant, the community. We have connection calls every Monday. I'm going to have guest mentors come in and share their knowledge, wisdom, and expertise with us. And if you invite people, you can win prizes. And I would love to support you in this way. I am a certified life coach, and I empower people to create and live lives they love. This episode is to raise your consciousness, knowing who you are and how powerful you are and how you get to create your reality. You cannot create from a place of fear, lack, and victimhood. So if you are feeling like a victim, get curious. Where did you learn this? And look for areas in your life where you are loved, supported, and guided, because you are loved, supported, and guided. And you have a choice every day to be grateful, thank you for a new day, or wake up, lower vibration, fear, lack, scarcity. We get to choose every day. I hope this episode served and supported you. You are powerful, worthy, and the more you awaken to that truth, the more everything in your life will begin to align.
Thank you for listening to today's episode. I hope it was inspiring. I hope that you were inspired to step deeper into your power and embrace the abundance that's around you and within you. If you loved this episode, please share with someone you think would benefit. Subscribe so you know when the next episode is, and leave a review. It means so much to me to grow this audience. Let's try to help as many people as we can. Let's try to create a new earth. And let's stay connected. Follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram at Linda Brand Coach and Abandoned to Abundant. Also, if you're ready to take your transformation even further, check out my coaching and resources at lindabrandcoach.com. Remember, you are worthy, you are powerful, and abundance is your birthright. Take care, everybody. Till next time.